Hi everyone, it's me Alma, and I thought for today's video that I would show you guys how to print and cut using your Silhouette Cameo. I'm going to be using the Lettering Delights Happily Ever After set. These are the little princesses that I print and cut, and then I laminated them. I'm going to be cutting around the edges with just scissors for my daughter. She's 2 years old and she just loves anything Disney princess. Crowns, pink, pretty much, you know, what any little 2-year-old little girl loves. So I like to print these out and cut them out for her so that she uses them like little paper dolls, and she loves them. So that's the one thing I love about the Cameo is that, you know, a lot of us when we first bought the Cricut Imagine, we bought it to be able to do this, to cut and print around images, and I haven't been able to really do that very well, so I just, you know, moving on to a different machine to do that. That's not saying that I still don't love all my other Cricut stuff, but for this particular stuff, I definitely love my Cameo. So once you get whatever graphic set you want to work with, what you're going to do is you're going to open up your Silhouette Studio software, and now mine is pink because I've changed the background and all that, but I'll show you in another video how you can do that. I don't remember that off the top of my head. But what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to go to, oops, sorry about that, you're going to want to go to File, Open, and then you're going to just look at whatever folder you saved all your images onto, and in this case I have it under Happily Ever After, and we are going to be working with, let's see, do I want to print? I'm trying to see which princess my daughter would love. Let's do Esmeralda. I don't even know if she's a princess, but she looks like my daughter, except my daughter has a little bit lighter skin. So you're going to press OK, and it's going to bring up your image, and it's going to look huge. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your scale window, which is right there. And you're going to want to make sure that the lock aspect ratio button is clicked because you want this to stay proportionate. So I'm going to be working with at a height of 5 inches, and there she goes. Now she's back to a little size. So then the next step, and this is just how I do it, but the next step I like to just go ahead and just set my paper to an 8.5 by 11. I have a wide format printer, but when I print little stuff like this, I just use 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So you're going to go to this window where it says open the page tool window, and then you're just going to click on letter, and it changes the paper to 8.5 by 11, and you can do it either portrait or landscape, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do it at portrait. And then the next thing is you're going to want to get your registration mark set up because you don't want to go ahead and do all your work and then realize that it's at a box, it's on an area where it won't be able to cut. So you're going to click where it says registration marks, click show registration marks, and then over here on the mark size, I just kind of like to lower it because it just gives me more space to work with. So we're going to move her right here, and this gray area is area that it won't cut. You want to stay in between this red box. So now that we got our page and everything set up, you're going to want to trace, because if you were to send this to the cutter right now, it would just pretty much not cut anything. So you're going to want to go to this box with a blue box in the middle, and it says open the trace window. You're going to click on select trace area, and then you're just going to hover over this little image and make a little box around it, and it's outlined in yellow. So then your next step is you're going to go to trace settings. You're going to unclick this high pass filter, and it turns her completely yellow. Now if we were to keep her just like this and then click trace, it would cut out all those little things that aren't yellow, and we don't want that. We just want an edge around it. So for this particular image, you're going to want to go to, after you unclick the high pass filter, you're going to adjust your low pass filter. Oh, I'm sorry, not your low pass filter. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. The threshold. And you can see she turns completely yellow even at 100%. But as you can tell on this image, she still has white right there, which is her little, I think it's like the little ruffles of her shirt. So I don't want that to cut out. So you can either trace, which is going to trace everything, including this little scallop neckline thing, or in this particular image, I'm going to use trace outer edge. And then you can see that when we click on this scissors, that it's just going to click or print cut around the edge of the image. And then click out of that, and that is it. Once you get to this step, you are ready to send it to your printer, and then you just, when you're ready to cut, you place your paper on your Cameo mat just like that, insert it into your Cameo, and it's going to detect the registration marks, and then it is going to cut around your image, and then you'll be getting little princesses cut around, and then you're free to do whatever you want to do with them. So I hope you found this video a little bit helpful. Sorry for my lack of videos lately. I finally got some free time today. Hope you guys have a great Memorial Day, and if you guys have any other questions, I will be happy to answer them for you. Oh, one other thing. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not a follower of my blog, it's almabricksblog.blogspot.com. I am having a giveaway for the Cricut Circle out of character cartridge. This is an exclusive cartridge only available if you are a Cricut Circle member, and I'm going to be giving this away once I reach 1,000 followers on my blog. So make sure you go ahead and enter in that. Like I said, I love my Cricut stuff, so I'm not trying to say one's better than the other, but alright, so that's the end of my rambling. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.